Tell me your reaction when you heard the news this morning.
Finally.
I was stunned at first, but it took a little bit for it to settle in. But
Yeah.
absolutely just excited and relieved. I guess relief is the best.
Yeah.
The best.
Well, to me, what it proves is that she has played the system her whole life, and she can't play it anymore. I never believed that she was incompetent. I know her better than that. I truly believe she played the system the whole time. And now that they're both going to be sitting in a court across that fence from me and Kay and our family, and we're going, and this time, at some point in time, she is going to have to look at us. It's not going to be like that fiasco where when they brought her into school, into court, and she had her crayon paint and whatever else she had on, and looked like a
her
bimbo.
Jolly Rancher lipstick.
Yeah, it looked like a bimbo. So this time, at some point in time, she's going to look at us. She's going to have to, because I am not going to give her 1 inch. I'm going to be right there behind her, just like I did with Chad. And I hope I can do the same with her.
I want her to feel us breathing down
I
her
want
neck.
her to know that I'm right behind her, just like I wanted Chad to know.
Do you think that she's changed?
I don't know.
My guess is no. My guess is she is just in her little, I say in her world, but not in a sick, delusional way, but in a strong-willed, I'm not guilty, and Chad and I did what was right, and in that type of, well, that way I don't have to ever face the fact that I murdered my 2 kids and my husband, or Chad murdered her 2 kids and my wife. So yeah, I think that she's just gonna continue on, and I don't know that she'll ever realize or ever state out, admit her guilt. I don't know. But I don't know.
Personally, I don't care. She's in a courthouse now. She's going to have to answer for something.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, it doesn't matter if she's changed or not, but the judge obviously says she's competent.
I really don't care.
It's gonna it'll catch up to her.
Yep.
It always does. And she's run from this now. She's been running for 3 years since she left Charles and left JJ for all that time, and then came back and then conspired to get Charles to murder Charles if she didn't pull the trigger. I still haven't figured that out yet. And then just one plan after another, and then slowly those dominoes fell, and it's falling in on them.
You mentioned 3 years now. It seems like every few months there'll be something big like today, and then it's quiet. What keeps you guys focused? Because a lot of people are like, come on already. We know it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We've been told that, but we're going on, by the time the trial happens, 3 years. So did you think this day would come, or has it just dragged out for you?
Absolutely. We knew this day would come.
Yeah.
And the other part of it is we're going to continue to be here. It's still a marathon. We're not to the end of it. And even when the end comes in the courtroom, there's probably another junior marathon after that. We accept that, but we're not giving up.
Honestly, I feel like it's a good thing that we're having this break right now, because I think it's given us time to prepare emotionally for a lot of
bad
horrific things that we're going to learn. And so I think that, we're just being given time to prepare, and I'm better than I was. He's better than he was.
Absolutely.
But we still, it's a daily struggle still, but it's okay. We'll get through it, and we'll be there to watch them inject them in the end with the needle to.
If they do that, or if they never
death.
get out of jail, that's fine too. But we're going to be here. We are not giving up. I will never give up until they close my casket. And then if I find her after that or him, then I'll do what I have to do then. But no, we're not giving up. That if they ever thought that was going to be something that they could count on, or they mistaken that.
Somebody wrote me an email the other day saying they really hope that JJ can have a memorial service or a funeral. And I know we had talked about that you wanted to do it in a few places. Any updates on that, or are you kind of waiting for the trial to come and go?
We are still waiting. They have their bodies are right there in Rexburg. Somewhere. I don't really.
Yeah, we don't know where they're at.
I think they're at the hospital, but
okay.
Yeah.
So whenever that happens, I mean, we could have gone ahead and had memorial service before. I mean, without the bodies, but
no,
I just don't feel it.
That's emptiness.
Right. That's emptiness. And
no, I'm not going to do that.
So whenever. They'll have at some point they'll have a deadline as to when they can request the defense will have a deadline of some sort. I don't know exactly how it works, but that they'll have be able to request or not an autopsy for their own autopsy. And so I don't know. We just have to play it out just with everything else. We just see how things go and see where it leads us.
You know, of all of our hard times, I think the hardest time is when the subject comes up of JJ and Tylee in the hospital morgue, in the freezer. That just, it kills me. It honestly kills me.
Yeah.
That's my hardest times. And anything can set it off. Just a memory, just a picture, just a statement. And you know, it breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart to know that those kids are there and we are not capable of having a closure on that.
We want to put them to rest.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. They deserve it. They deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll happen when the time is right.
Absolutely. Yeah, it'll happen. But in the meantime, we're another 9 months closer. And we look forward to be there. We're going to absolutely be there on what date? The 19th?
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Tomorrow is my birthday. I turned 75.
Happy birthday, Larry.
Thank you. And Kay has asked, well, what are we going to do? And I said, I don't need it. I don't need to celebrate it, but I am going to celebrate it. I'm going to celebrate it on the 19th so that I can be there.